All right, we got a short but sweet update here today. We're going to look at the equity indexes. We're going to take a look at the DXY, the US dollar index, gold, silver, and most importantly today, Bitcoin. Let's get a really good feel for what's going on because a lot is happening. We're going to do this session today off of price alone. We're not going to get into what's going on with the stimulus package, whether or not it's going to be rejected tomorrow, whether or not the Senate might or might not approve it. We're just going to focus in on what the market is telling us today and make sure we continue staying on the right side of the market here. A lot has developed after today's session. By the way, if you're new here, welcome. And if you're not, welcome back. This is Jordan with Conquer Trading and Investing. We're going to start this off here looking as the indices are down anywhere from 1.3 to 1% here today. And this is actually providing some now opportunity now, in my opinion. I'm going to go ahead and do a couple of things. This is what I see over here. I see what looks to me like this possible bull flag developing here on the S&P 500. Now, also on top of that, a couple of things I want to add in. If you follow where price is right now, you could see, look, that was support. Then over here, it's been resistance, and then again at resistance. Where we're at right now is a light local support level. I'll make that green for you just to give you some type of context over here. Price is pulled back into that local support. It's not a big level. This is a big level down over here at 33.92. Below it at 33.39 is even bigger support. But right here, right now, prices come down into support. But more importantly, it's coming down to this bottom support of the bull flag over there. That's a good place if we're able to resume off to lean in and buy. Notice this morning, I was completely neutral on the U.S. Equity markets. Ever since last week when we took profits, I've been hanging out on the sides waiting for an opportunity. If we hold over here, this might be the opportunity I've been waiting for over here, as it looks like we are towards the bottom support of this bull flag here on the S&P 500. Now, let's see what else is out there. Is there anything else offering perhaps better opportunity? Here's the Nasdaq. I already had this in. I've had this drawn in for quite a while right now. This local support here. Again, you can see both indexes into local support. You see the Nasdaq touching into local support. Do you also see either a channel or do you see another bull flag perhaps developing? I see it, right? That's either a channel or it is a bull flag. Let's see when it breaks. But you can see that we're also into that support level. That also offering equal opportunity. Interesting. What about the Dow? Dow's, again, this morning we said the Dow wasn't looking so good, that it was having trouble with that resistance over there. The Dow was actually rejected hard. There's not much else to say except that I'm going to keep monitoring it. Again, I said this is going to be a short and sweet update. I see possible opportunity on the S&P. I see possible opportunity on the Nasdaq. Dow is not going to get into the mix today. I would prefer focusing on the other two. A little bit of a warning shot fired over here on the Russell 2000. That warning shot is this parabolic trend line that we've been holding, which we tested last week and today have broken. That's a sign that this move could be coming to an end and we can now see a correction. However, you do see that we've held this support over here, right over here at 1619. So what does that mean? Well, when I talked about possible entries developing here on the S&P 500, right? What does that mean? Well, that means that we hold here and start making higher highs, preferably during London, and that would open up an entry. Could be during New York tomorrow. That could open up an entry on the S&P 500. Same thing on the Nasdaq. Same exact thing over there. However, here on the Russell, it's a little bit different. I wouldn't be looking to buy off of this support over here if it held. Right? Even though you could say, well, that's healthy consolidation over there. That's actually could wind up being very healthy consolidation if we just kind of, the angle of that is saying that the bulls are still pretty much in control. I don't like that we broke this parabolic trend line over here, though. So that says to me that I'm only looking here to see what develops on the short side right now. Now, if within a few sessions we're trading back above this resistance over there, all right, then the long side looks very attractive. Right now, this support over here, let's see what happens. Do we hold over there, come back and retest this broken support? Does it hold as resistance? That's a beautiful shorting opportunity. Do we break below this support in the upcoming sessions? A retest then of this support over here, flip to resistance, brings in a beautiful entry. Only looking on the short side here for the Russell right now. Dow does not look promising. No setups over there that I'm interested in. However, the Nasdaq and the S&P, we're getting mixed signals over here. Those could form some buy signals overnight today. Let's see what happens. Let me check in with the DXY really quick. Now, we're in no man's land. I'm going to tell you that right from the beginning. We're trading sideways. There is no edge over here, so trade accordingly. This morning, we were looking at price, testing this area of support. It is held. We're now into this resistance over here. A rejection over there will send further weakness, but we are basically in no man's land, okay? That being able to distinguish that we're in no man's land on the dollar has really helped us. It's really helped us. And this is going back with a possible breakout over here that we looked at, a possible breakout over here. We've kept on the sidelines for quite a while as price has gone nowhere. We're going to continue to do that. Just really simple game plan for you right now. A breakout of this trend line over here, that could set up a bigger move on the upside. It would need to be confirmed above 94. Now, what about on the downside? This still has we're in no man's land right now, but it has a very bullish bias to it. It still maintains that bullish bias. We'll see. That could change rapidly if we see the near-term stimulus talks fall apart as early as late tomorrow, or we could see some type of deal worked out, but then we find out that the Senate is going to reject it. All of that could then wind up seeing dollar bid. That's an evolving situation. Right now, nothing in play. Let's take a look at gold. And gold is also, again, everybody on this channel should know what's happening with gold and that we're still consolidating, waiting, and getting ready now. It's going to happen very soon, a breakout of this consolidation. It could happen to the upside. It could happen to the downside. We'll wait. It's coming very soon now. Keep watching. Remain patient. Do not take a trade before you get any type of confirmation. Wait for a breakout if you're looking to go long. Wait for not only the breakout, wait for the retest, and then the resumption. Patience pays in this game. Same thing with the silver over here. Silver is also, as everyone knows, and we've kept everyone neutral for going on 10 days now or so, right? Ever since we tried to play, or I tried to play the breakout over here. I tried to play a breakout over here of the 1904 level to the upside. We broke out of this trend line over here that then was rejected at the outer trend line, right? But since then, we've maintained that neutral posture here on gold. On silver, we never even got as far as trying and attempt a bullish breakout. That's just consolidating. We're going to wait, and it remains the same right now. Right now, it's not only a breakout, it's above 26. We could start taking some long side trades on silver, or the longer this goes on, if we get a breakout here to the upside, perhaps even a test of 2450 resistance, that could give us an opportunity. There's nothing right now. Stay on the side. The opportunity has been on what? It has been on Bitcoin. Let's take a look. Why I say that is because it was last Thursday during the live stream that we played out, Wednesday or Thursday, we played out what I said was looking like a bullish setup. We had the entry. We talked about where the stop loss placement is and exactly why it is placed over there. We also talked about targets to the upside. We have since now what? What has happened different today? We've broken through this resistance over here. You see this resistance. Let me show you. You see we tested it once. We tested it twice. 3, 4 times. This is the 5th time this bar broke above the resistance. Now we're also retesting it. Now it's not a successful retest until you resume off of it, making higher highs here. Does that provide an entry for someone who missed this entry and still wants to get involved? Why, yes, it does. That is something to watch. It looks interesting. The Nasdaq also looks interesting. The S&P 500 also looks interesting. These are the things in play. Now, it is quite possible here as we come down and retest this resistance. This should be support right now. We're going to find out whether it holds or not. It's possible we get a failed breakout. Come back down in. Okay? What do we do at that point? At that point, now that we've broken here, broken above the first resistance level, stop losses should be moved to break even because this should hold. And if it doesn't hold, something's not right. Now we're looking for it to hold. We're looking for price to resume up and start making higher highs. That will confirm this move above resistance. This will now become support going forward. That's what looks like is happening. We need to confirm that. Again, just a short and sweet look at what's going on over here. Tomorrow morning, I'll see you all for the live stream, and I'll talk to you then.